Welcome back to the Winners Enclosure. The penultimate on today's 8-race program belongs to number 1, Jagesa. Lovely looking specimen. Well done to Dory Sham. Well done to Mr. Krabbier as well. Been quite some time since I've seen these silks back in the Winners Enclosure. And another superb ride by Callan Murray. Well done, Cal. Good to be speaking to you again. Of course, a few favourites a bit early on, just chatting about Balletto. Maybe needed the run this afternoon, but also bumped a good filly.
Yeah, certainly the winner looked to be a really nice filly, but definitely not the end of the road for Balletto. It's only a second start, and I'm sure there's a lot of improvement to come.
Back to this horse, I was a little bit concerned about the inside track, but lengthened nicely. He's got a lovely action underneath him and also a good-looking type as well.
Yeah, when I just knew him from form, and I thought he had a really big chance. And just a huge thanks to Mr. Sham and Mr. Sham for giving me the opportunity on him today. He had the fortune, the luck to draw gate 1, and he got a beautiful run in behind what I thought was a genuine tempo. The pace came back at one stage, but that was all fine, and they just sort of instructed me to give him a clear run, and all the gaps opened, and I was never really in doubt up the straight. I thought he won pretty much gearing down, and it's certainly not the end of the road for him.
I think that's his attribute, Carl. He's got a good turn of foot, which always helps.
Yes, and he's a lovely horse to ride. I mean, he settles well in the run, and he gives you when you ask him. So there's not much more you could ask for. And yeah, just once again, a huge thanks to Mrs. Sham and her whole team.
Good to be talking to you again, Carl. I think it's very rare you go a meeting without a winner at the moment, so well done.
Yeah, thanks very much. And whilst I'm here, I just want to say a huge thanks to Mr. Krabbier. He gave me a lot of opportunities in Singapore. I couldn't pull one off for him, but very glad to redeem myself back home, and to Emma and his whole team.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done, Callan Murray. Well done, Mr. Sham. Good to be speaking to you again. And I must just compliment you and your team, because I thought he looked a picture in the parade ring and going to the start.
Yeah, he's such a lovely horse, Brandon, and he's an easy horse to work with everywhere. He's sweet, he's giving, he's genuine, you know, and he does try hard, and a really super ride from Callan. As I said, he doesn't just, Jagesa won't just switch on and quicken. He does need that nice clear run to use that long stride, and to be honest, I thought he might need this. You know, we've had a bit of a break, and they've had their horse sickness vaccinations, but he's never going to be a huge, big, round horse, but he is tall, and he's finally, I think, filling into that frame.
And I don't think the 10 furlongs is where it stops, because the way he hit the line this afternoon, you could even possibly go further. Yeah,
I think as he's getting sort of older and maturer, stronger, he's just turned 4. And he is still a baby. But, yeah, wonderful ride again, and a huge thanks. I can never thank Mr. Krabbier enough. He's also just had a nice holiday, so a nice comeback for him, and to Emma, who's always at the end of the phone. I appreciate it a lot.
Well done. Your team turned this horse out to the tee this afternoon, so well done to everybody concerned.
Yeah, thank you. We do have a great team at home, and perhaps they never get enough accolades, the guys at home, and they really did a great job while we were away, and you know, we came back, horses were ready to run.
That's what I wanted to ask you next. Musselburgh, you went off to the UK. I know that a good friend and colleague, Alistair, was there calling a race. Experience, something second to none?
Yeah, we had gone racing at Newmarket the week before, end of summer. We had a wonderful night's racing with a concert afterwards. Great to see that people still go racing there. And we were up and going to Scotland that day to visit a friend of ours that lives near, and he said, "You want to go racing?" I said, "Yes, please." And we opened the book, in the morning, and there was Alistair calling, you know. So, but again, just a wonderful coincidence, and it was so nice to sort of have friends there as well. So it was nice for us and them.
Runs thick in your blood, doesn't it? You go on holiday and you're still racing.
Yeah, you've got to always go and look at horses, even the Kelpies.
Lovely. Good to chat to you again, Mrs. Sham, and long may it continue the winners, hoping for a big season.
Thank you, us too. Thank you.
Well done. Good to be speaking to them once again. Of course, well done to Fred Krabbier. Good to have these silks back in the Winners Enclosure. Number 1, Jagesa gets the job done, lengthened under Callan Murray, and I don't think he'll stop here. He really hit the line running, and even over further. I think he might be a better horse over a longer straight as well. But nonetheless, number 1 has got the job done, the son of Byword. Well done to everybody concerned. One more to come through from the big T. That will be race number 8. So you've got about 20 minutes or so until they come out into the parade ring, and we're looking forward to it. Matt Lube, there's been a lot of locals on course, been speaking this name the whole afternoon. Let's hope that he can get the job done for the punters.